CorelDraw is a very easy to use and intuitive vector graphic design program. First, you're going to want to come to File, New to create a new canvas where you can select the width, height, the color mode between RGB and CMYK, and even the DPI if we were to rasterize the vector into a bitmap image. Now, if you come to File, Save As, you will be able to see the different types of file formats that you can save a CorelDraw file. You can save it between a CDR, SVG, PDF, and AI vector file types. This allows the image to be resized on other graphic design programs without losing their image quality. Now, if you want to bring in Clipart, you have to come into File, Import, and you have to choose between text and curves. It's a good idea to pretty much import everything as curves so that it has nice lines creating the actual image. Once you've uploaded your image, you just drag and drop it, and essentially there you have it. Now that we have our image on our canvas, we can do many different things, such as cut, copy, paste, clone, or even duplicate. The Find and Replace tool is a very handy tool for separating colors, which you can see in our other video. You can also choose to right-click onto the object to do many different things that you can within the edit, such as cut, copy, paste, ungrouping, converting to curves, and even tracing. Within the view settings, you can choose how you want to actually view your canvas. It is often chosen to be wireframe, but you can also even choose to use pixels or even add a grid to know exactly how big of your canvas you're working on. Next, we have the object, which is where you can do many different things to your actual image, such as transformations, scale, mirror, skew, and even group objects or ungroup objects, just like you could when you right-clicked onto the image. Again, these transformations are what allow you to really manipulate the artwork and even layer what is on top of the other. Within the effects, you kind of can do everything you can do within the adjustments of Photoshop, as in you can add brightness and contrast, hue, saturation, and many other different tools to change the way that the artwork actually looks. Now, the Bitmaps toolbar is where you actually convert an image to a bitmap. You would want to do this to be able to give you more adjustments to the actual image. So if we convert to bitmap, you're going to want to convert it to a high resolution. And in our case, which is 300 DPI or higher, and you're going to want to change the color mode to CMYK. Now, after we've done this, you actually can see that the image converted to curves to a bitmap with dots, but now we're a little pixelated. And this is definitely what you don't want, as it is impossible to get a nice color separation at this point. So, what you can do is you can do a trace. A quick trace would automatically trace everything, but it's not going to get to the exact detail that you want. So what you want to do is you want to come down to the Outline Trace tool. And from here, you can choose between Lineart, Logo, Detailed Logo, Clipart, and others. This is more of a Clipart image, so we'll click Clipart. And because it's such a high resolution, we have to hit the Reduce Bitmap button. Now, from here, we can choose how we want to trace the exact artwork to convert it back to a vector. By moving the slider tools to the right between the detail, smoothing, and the corner smoothness, we can choose exactly how we want the image to convert. Once we're happy with how the lines look, we just have to come back to the bottom right-hand corner and click OK. This is a very easy example. Some images are not going to be that easy to convert back to a vector. Next, we have the text tools, which allows us to manipulate the text once we've added it to our artwork. The table tool allows you to easily insert and edit a table within your design. The tools toolbar does exactly what you think, and the window decides what all is displayed within your toolbars. Essentially everything that's up top here, you can choose what is displayed within the window settings. The far left are your main toolbars. First thing that you have up there is the pick tool, which allows you to essentially move the image around. You also have the freehand pick tool within it. Then you have the shape tool with many different shapes to choose from, and then the crop tool to essentially shrink the design. You can also choose to zoom in and out using the magnifying glass tool. As you can see, there are many different tools within the main toolbar. But the main tool that you will actually use within the toolbar is the text tool. By clicking on the text tool, you can easily insert text. In our case, we'll spell out the word soccer. Once you've typed your text, you can easily change between the font, the size, and even scale it to be a different type of warped or even unproportional. So once we've created it, we can easily drag and drop it where we want and resize it accordingly to whatever we need it to be. Once we have our design complete, we can easily drag and drop it anywhere on our canvas. It has to be within the canvas for it to then be sent as the print ready. If it's outside that area, it will not be shown. Again, CorelDraw is very intuitive and easy to use, and there are many tools to learn. But again, as intuitive as the software program is, you will find that using the software only takes a few hours to begin to start to master. If you have any questions about how to use CorelDraw, please do not hesitate contacting us. Thank you.